Welcome back, everybody, to another special edition of Maniacal Music Musings. I'm your host, as always, Jeremy, here running this chocolate factory of music. You can eat the music, tastes like schnozberries. But we are back, as always. You may notice, once again, someone decided not to show up this week. What can I say? He felt disposable, and I don't have my Midnight Rambler. It sucks. It sucks. But he should hopefully be back in 2 weeks for the next part. He better be. But that's all right. Well, before I climb the damn tower here, let me introduce my guest. As always, joining me is my co-host Queen Harley herself from the Asylum, and returning again from last week on the bottom, we have Lisa and Phil from Yaha Podcasts.
Hey.
Welcome, guys.
You'd see me waving if our camera was on.
And of course, below me, joining us again, is the infamous tarot card reader himself, Malaky, here to pull his carnival ways in you. And we will be joined by one more, hopefully sooner than later, because he's supposed to go fucking first. But, damn it, dude. But, man, we'll skip for this first one. I'm fine with that. Of course, folks, we are again doing the top 64 serial killer songs bracket. Final part of it, and then we can finally move on to a different topic. Thank you, Harley. But we will start off the first matchup with Harley, since it's her fucking choice for a bracket topic. Even though as much as I do love this freaking bracket, I gotta say, some good music. I learned about a lot of new music on this I fucking love. So, but Harley, the first choice is number 56 ranked "The Kinslayer" by Nightwish, an Eric and Dylan song from Combine, of course. And it's going against number 24 ranked "Sam, Son of Man" by Marilyn Manson, a David Berkowitz song.
I'm going with the Marilyn Manson one.
Manson gets a... And folks say no, Manson makes more appearances in this than he did in the 90s. So, just saying. But that means that I get to go next. And see, I guarantee anybody who knew me thought I fucking put the Nightwish one in there. I didn't. I didn't even know what that song... I didn't know that song was about freaking Eric and Dylan until they told me for this bracket. And I was like, what the hell? I'm like, Felix, you're having audio video issues, I'm guessing. But, yeah, I didn't even know that was about Eric and Harris until I fucking saw it on this list, and I was like, okay. I looked at the lyrics, I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. But, yeah. And I never heard that Marilyn Manson song either. Fucking an Iron Man cover. I never knew he did that. But it's a good cover, but I gotta go with Kinslayer. It's freaking beautiful. And it's Nightwish. I gotta vote for Nightwish always. So, Lisa, which way do you want to go? Manson or Nightwish?
Manson.
And Phil?
Yeah, that's kind of a no-brainer. I love the Iron Man. I guess you call it tribute. So I'm going to go with, I'm a big Sabbath fan. So the Nightwish stuff sounds a little, I don't know.
Not me.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of that.
Everybody's what is it? Individuals.
Right.
We did a whole Nightwish bracket. It was 2 parts, for God's sakes. And it was actually fucking phenomenally funny. But that means Manson does move on. But which way would you have gone, Malaky?
Manson.
Which means Manson moves on 4-1. Because part of me saw that coming, but I'm not. Well, well, that's the only good thing about the amount of Manson is it's going to be pretty much all narrowed down to 1 by the semifinals. So I get to start one off, I guess. And it's number 55 ranked "The Nobodies" by Marilyn Manson, another Eric and Dylan song. And it's going against number 23 ranked, another Manson song, but this one about Jeffrey Dahmer, "Chocolate Factory." And yeah, I'm going with "The Nobodies." "Chocolate Factory" is I got so sick of listening to. I got so sick of listening to fucking Chocolate Factory. That song was so fucking just a techno beat. That's all it was over and over again. Nobody's classic. But which way did you want to go?
See. Hold on. I got a list.
You got number 7 for the
Nobodies.
Yeah.
And Phil?
Nobodies.
Which means the Nobodies will face the last Manson winner in the next round. But which way would you have gone, Malaky?
Well, I'll do the opposite so it doesn't get a sweep.
You want to go visit the Chocolate Factory, huh?
Yep.
Which I swear to God, I keep saying that he should have fucking played Willy Wonka. I would love to see that with a passion.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Yeah.
But which way would you have gone, Harley?
The Nobodies.
Ha! I ruined your sweep.
How dare you? Actually, I ruined it in the last one, not on purpose, but I did. But that means that Lisa gets to start the next matchup off, and we are getting away from Marilyn Manson for now. And it's gonna be number 54 ranked "Revolution Blues" by Neil Young, a Charles Manson song, going against number 22 ranked "Three Bedrooms in a Good Neighborhood" by Death Grips, an Albert Fish song.
Hold on, I'm looking for it. We ranked them, and he put it in number order.
Yeah, you got it. You got the Death Grips.
Okay. Death Grips.
Really?
Yeah.
Surprising.
I like it better than the other one.
Phil, which way do you want to go?
Neil Young's not for everybody, but I'm going to go with Neil Young on this one. He's not for me most of the time, actually. It's just I kind of prefer over the Death Grips.
Yeah, they were a new thing to me in this too. But which way you want to go, Malaky?
Neil Young.
And Harley?
No Young.
Which means which means Neil Young does take it. And I mean, honestly, Neil Young's song, I actually didn't mind it. It was better than a lot of songs in this bracket. But and but yeah, I'll go with Neil Young because that's the Death Grip song I like is not that one. There's another one in this part of the bracket I like better. So that one was okay. It was okay. But this next one gets started off by Phil. And it's another one that people probably thought I put in here, but I didn't. It's number 53 ranked "The Tower" by Insane Clown Posse, a Charles Whitman song, going against number 21, "Pretty Boy Floyd" by Woody Guthrie, Charles Arthur Pretty Boy Floyd song.
All right. Well, I'm glad that you're pointing out the serial killers that are associated with these songs because I wasn't sure in all of them. I did have the Charles Whitman, but I'm going to go with the old folk song, Woody Guthrie.
Pretty Boy Floyd.
Yep.
Yeah. And Malaky?
Guthrie.
And Harley?
I'm going with ICP.
And yeah, obviously, I'm giving that a big fat yup because it's fucking ICP. So, have to go with ICP always if I can. Didn't work. Yeah, always go with ICP. So, I mean, that's a damn good ICP song, too. And look, folks, Felix from Mod Squad finally figured out how to get into the portal.
Technology.
Yeah.
Hey, Felix.
What are you going to do?
What's going on, guys?
How you doing?
But that means that, Lisa, is it going to be ICP or Woody Guthrie?
ICP, baby.
Yeah, Lisa's a juggalo.
Oh,
remember that.
and it's funny because I know she. It's funny because I knew she liked that album because of a previous conversation. So when I saw that on there, I was like, interesting. But which way? And well, Felix, the one we're on is The Tower by ICP versus Pretty Boy Floyd by Woody Guthrie. Which way would you go?
ICP.
Ooh, which means no coin flip needed. ICP takes it 4-2. And that means that Malaky gets to start off the next one. It's number 52 ranked Fortress by System of a Down, an Edmund Kemper song, going against number 20 ranked Gemini by Slayer, the Zodiac song.
Slayer.
And which way you want to go, Felix?
Slayer. Yeah, Slayer. Final answer.
And Harley?
System of the Down.
Now you're making me rethink that.
Well, I personally am going to go with Slayer on this one because I love System of a Down, but not that song. That song is not that great. Like, they have so many better songs. They had a better song in last week's part, so yeah, Fortress is not one of my favorite songs. And there's like 3 or 4 Slayer songs in this part too, so I mean, I'll vote for this one. May not vote for them all, but which way did you want to go, Lisa? System or Slayer?
System.
And Phil?
You said it's Gemini, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my and it's in a list littered with Slayer songs. That's the best one I thought on the list. So I'm going with that. Although I agree with you, System of a Down is a great band also. But
Which means that Slayer does get one song into the round 2 so far. And that means since he's now here, Felix can start off this next matchup. Oh, and I think this is an easy one, but
Let's
that's
do it.
me. It's number 51 ranked Strength Through Music by Amanda Palmer and Eric and Dylan song. And it's going against number 19 ranked Diddy Doo Wop, I Hear the Voices by Hall & Oates, a David
Hall &
Berkowitz
Oates.
song.
Hall & Oates.
There we go.
And Harley?
Hall & Oates.
And I'm going to give that a big fat yup because that Amanda Palmer song was fucking garbage. Hot fucking garbage.
Hold on a second.
At least to me. But Lisa, which way you want to go?
Hall & Oates.
I think I do hear the voices now after that scream. Ow. But that means Hall & Oates does move on already. But Phil, which way would you have gone?
yeah, Hall & Oates. Yeah, that other song, the video was sickening. I thought, and this, yeah, it was just kind of lethargic and just boring.
I never saw the video. I'll have to check that out. But
They don't bother.
okay. If you say so. But Malaky, which way do you want to go?
Yep. Let's get that
Which
straight.
means we first sweep of the night. But this one gets started off by Harley then. We're getting close to the end of the first half, round 1. And it's number 50 ranked Bloodbath in Paradise by Ozzy Osbourne, a Charles Manson song, going against number 18 ranked Angel of Death by Slayer, a Joseph Mengele song.
The Ozzy Osbourne one.
Trying to highlight better. I can't see.
And Angel of Death is a good Slayer song, but Bloodbath in Paradise is freaking amazing. So I gotta go with Bloodbath in Paradise. It's an Ozzy song I actually never heard, and I freaking actually really liked it. So, but which way do you want to go, Lisa?
Bloodbath.
And Phil?
Yeah, I think Randy Rhoads played on that. Just for that, and also the Slayer song. That probably was not the best Slayer song on the list. So, Bloodbath and Paradise.
I'm pretty sure it's one of Chancey's favorite Slayer songs, actually, but Bloodbath in Paradise. I mean, but Chancey
He needs
likes
to
a
be
lot
here to
of
defend
stuff.
it.
Yeah, exactly.
All
God
right.
damn you, Chancey. But
Let's
that
close it
means
out. Ozzy.
Well, Ozzy is moving on, but Malachi, which way you want to go?
Slayer.
And Felix, you said Ozzy?
Yeah.
Which means Ozzy moves on 5-1. And that means we are in the final matchup in this side of round one. And it's going to get started off by, me. And it's number 49, 3 for Flinching, Revenge of the Porno Clowns by the Dillinger Escape Plan, a John Wayne Gacy song. And it's going against number 17 ranked Blow by Tyler, the Creator, a Ted Bundy song. And I gotta go with Blow. 3 for Flinching was not a good song. I gotta go with Blow. I'm not a Dillinger Escape Plan fan at all. Not really a Tyler, the Creator fan either, but he had a good song in the last part of the bracket too, so I'm kind of liking some of his darker shit. And Blow is a damn good song, actually, so the lyrics are phenomenal. But, Phil, Lisa, which way you want to go?
Blow.
And Phil?
Yeah, Blow.
And Malachi?
I'll be the tiebreaker if needed.
Well, so far it's not looking that way, but we'll see. Felix, which way you want to go?
Blow.
And definitely not going to be needed because Blow is now moving on.
Cool.
But which way would you have gone, Harley?
Blow.
Blow moves on with a sweep.
Nope, not technically.
Do you want to put the other one, give the other one a vote just to prevent the sweep, Malachi?
Absolutely, I do.
Of course you do. So it's not a sweep. Whatever. Still moves on. Don't care. But that means the first half of round one is over. And we can now move to the other side, which does have 3 play-ins, by the way. So we'll get to those. But the other side can get started off by Lisa. And look who's back in it again. Lisa, it's going to be number 40 ranked Disposable Teens by Marilyn Manson, an Eric and Dylan song. Going against number 8 ranked Suffer Little Children by the Smiths, an Ian Brady and Myra Hindley song.
Okay. So Manson Disposable Teens or the
The Smiths.
Okay, I'm gonna Manson.
And Phil?
Yep.
And Malachi?
The Smiths. More upbeat and catchy. Let's go.
And Felix?
Oh, didn't
Manson.
Harley, which way you want to go?
Manson.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that big fat. Yep. The Smiths are okay.
No
Disposable
sweep.
Teens there is no sweep, but it's 5-1 because Disposable Teens is fucking amazing and always has been. But that means the next matchup gets started off by Phil, and it's gonna be number 39, Beware by the Death Grips, a Charles Manson song, going against number 7 ranked Midnight Rambler by the Rolling Stones, an Albert DeSalvo song.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Midnight Rambler.
And Malachi, which way you want to go?
Manson had some pretty catchy funk albums, dude. I'm going that way.
And Felix,
What were they again?
Beware by the Death Grips or Midnight Rambler by the Rolling Stones.
Death Grips.
Death Grip.
And Harley?
Death Grips.
And yeah, I agree. Midnight Rambler is a good song, but that harmonica solo in the middle was a little too much for my ears. But
I got Death Grips at 20.
But-
What's the other?
but Death Grips was pretty fucking. That's the Death Grip song I like. That was really good. I wish someone commented on that Death Grip album on YouTube, and they're like, of course they don't put the best Death Grip album on freaking Spotify. But it's amazing how much stuff I find, especially even in the Billboard music, with like Spotify leaving shit off, like because of debates over licensing and shit. But that means the Death Grips are moving on. But which way would you have gone, Lisa?
Death Grips.
Anything that starts with a Manson monologue is pretty creepy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's like
And
talking to my brother-in-law.
but Malaky
You realize
gets started.
That is an experience.
How connected he was with the H. Hubbard or whatever from Scientology. Like, they were all basing that shit off of Selena. It was pretty freaking intense, dude. Manson's history was pretty crazy.
Mhm.
Yeah. Now they're trying to say that the CIA planted him in the hippie.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh, 100%.
Oh.
Have you ever
Don't
read
get me started.
Chaos?
Yeah.
Don't just read Chaos. You gotta the Party in Laurel Canyon. All of them. Rolling Stones, The Doors, 100% started all this shit. Now, like, all the rap culture's getting brought out. All that shit we listen up to on the radio.
Yeah.
CIA plants.
But Malaky, you get to start this one off, and it's gonna be number 38, Nebraska by Bruce Springsteen, a Charles Starkweather song, going against number 6 ranked Heroin by Lana Del Rey, a Charles Manson song.
Oh, jeez. Is it the Velvet Underground cover, or it's a Lana... What was the second one? That doesn't even make sense. Lana Del Rey. Who covered it?
I think it's an original song. I mean, there's more than one song out there with the title Heroin, dude. There's a lot of those songs.
Yeah, no, I get it. What was read the second part again?
The first song was Nebraska by Bruce Springsteen.
He sucks. Second song?
Heroin by Lana Del Rey.
It's from that new TV show with Zendaya.
With Lana Del... It's Heroin by Lana Del Rey. It's about Charles Manson.
Yeah, but
we
it's
gotta
also
go with Charlie,
from that new TV show.
I don't know.
With
What new
Zendaya.
TV show?
It's the one where she's a druggie.
Euphoria.
Right, Euphoria.
Wow.
But,
I didn't see that one.
read-
Tim Dillon talks a lot about that one, so I'm going Heroin.
Mhm.
And Felix, which way you want to go?
Nebraska.
And Harley?
Heroin.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with that. This is not a good Bruce Springsteen song. Bruce Springsteen's not that good, but I'm going with Heroin. I don't know. With this bracket, Lana Del Rey has been blowing me away with both her songs that were in it. So I actually might have to look into her more. She just sings about a lot of dark shit. But which way did you want to go, Lisa?
Heroin.
Which means that Lana Del Rey
Only
does
coming
move
off
into
music.
Lana Del Rey does move into the next
Can't
round.
go wrong.
But which way would you have gone, Phil?
Well, I like Nebraska, actually, but I wanted to vote for Heroin because I had not heard it before, but I really liked it. I had Nebraska 2 and Heroin 4, so that kind of sucks, but I'm going to go with my choice. So, Nebraska.
Heron moves on. Let's go.
Does. Which means Felix starts off the next one, which is number 37 ranked Usual Suspects by Hollywood Undead, a Jeffrey Dahmer song. Going against number 5 ranked We Didn't Start the Fire by Billy Joel, about Charles Starkweather, I guess, though I think it just mentions him, really. I don't think it's actually about the whole song's about him.
We didn't start the fire.
Mm.
And Harley?
The first one.
Yeah. I like We Didn't Start the Fire as a song better, obviously, because it's freaking a Billy Joel masterpiece. And the copy of it on the Goldbergs was fucking amazing. But I gotta go with Usual Suspects because I actually really like that song. And I always was told I should listen to Hollywood Undead, and I never did. Maybe I should check them out. But which way you want to go, Lisa?
I'm sorry. What were they again? I apologize.
Usual Suspects by Hollywood Undead versus We Didn't Start the Fire by Billy Joel.
Usual Suspects.
Which means Hollywood Undead does move on, knocking Billy Joel out in the first round, which I did not see coming, honestly. But which way would you have gone, Phil?
I like Billy Joel, but I kind of hate We Didn't Start the Fire. So Hollywood Undead.
And Malaky, which way would you have gone?
Desert Cat. Let's go. Next one.
And that means the next one gets started off by Harley. And it's number 36, Jonestown Tea by Otep, a Jim Jones song. Going against number 4, Dead Skin Mask by Slayer, an Ed Gein song.
Dead Skin Mask.
Yeah, I gotta agree with this one. I'll give Slayer this one too, because Otep is I could do without the screaming. But the intro was very interesting. But Lisa, which way do you want to go?
OTEP.
And Phil?
Dead Skin Mask.
And Malaky?
Am I the tiebreaker right now?
No.
Okay, cool. Because we got like Jim Jones, dude, genius man. I mean, I hope they were all sewing T-shirts, but then we got Slayer. So you got to go Slayer. Let's go.
Which means Slayer's moving to the next round.
You lied to me. I was the tiebreaker.
You weren't the tiebreaker because the other one had only one vote so far. But which way would you have gone, Felix?
Definitely Slayer on this one.
So Slayer moves on 5-1, which brings us down to the first play-in match of the night, and it's gonna get started off by me, and it's number 3 ranked "Stay Wide Awake" by Eminem, which mentions David Berkowitz and Ted Bundy, not really about them completely, but mentions them. And it's going against an insert song, Pogo the Clown by Dog Fashion Disco, about John Wayne Gacy. And yeah, obviously I'm getting into Pogo. I actually like that Eminem song, but it's not really about serial killers. It's just he mentions them like he does in every other fucking song he does. I don't know why this one's on here. But which way would you have gone, Lisa? Or which way would you want to go?
The play-in song.
And Phil?
Man, I really like a Dog Fashion Disco is really fucked up when you listen to the lyrics, but I mean it's really good musically.
Yeah.
So I like it. I'm gonna go with that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean it's just telling a story about a thing that happened.
Yeah.
But Malaky, which way you want to go?
Not an Eminem fan, so I might be prejudiced against this. Come back to me if we need a tiebreaker. I think you know how that'll go.
We're not going to. But Felix, which way you want to go?
Chicken.
Eminem.
And Harley?
Pogo the clown.
Oh, do we
What?
get a tiebreaker?
What'd you say, Harley?
Pogo
She
the
said
clown.
Pogo.
All right, which means Pogo the Clown is moving into round 1.
Ah,
So, Scott, do you want to give a vote or do you not care?
well, I just wanted to crush half of the cast streams there on somebody moving on, but we moved on. Let's go. Ain't mad at it.
Well, that means the matchup that Pogo moves into has it facing number 35 ranked Rival by Pearl Jam, an Eric and Dylan song. And it gets started off by Lisa.
What was the first one again? I heard Rival.
Pogo the Clown. It's the round 1
okay.
matchup for it.
Pogo. It's a scary
And-
song thing. I'll go with the clown.
And which way you want to go, Phil?
Pearl Jam. I like Pearl Jam. I like Black. I like Jeremy. The song. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't think you needed to clarify.
But I'm gonna go with this, newfound appreciation for Pogo. I'm gonna go with Pogo. That Pearl Jam song really kind of sucked, I thought. Rival.
It wasn't a good Pearl Jam song, I agree. But which way you want to go, Malaky?
Pearl Jam to mix it up.
And how about you, Felix?
Pogo.
Mine in order by the bands.
And Harley?
I'm going with Pearl Jam.
Yes.
And I'm going with Pogo, of course, which means Pogo does move on because that Pearl Jam song was horrible.
Gee.
But that brings us into the second play-in match of the night, and Phil gets to start this one off. It's going to be number 2 ranked "Riders on the Storm" by The Doors, and Adolfo Constanzo song. Jesus, going against a play-in song, "Ode to Bathory" by Razakel, an Elizabeth Bathory song.
Yeah, this is a slam dunk. Lisa and I were just talking about Riders on the Storm the other day. Love that song. Riders on the Storm.
Yep.
And Malaky?
Why isn't Chansey here tonight? As somebody else who could talk to me with, the Gulf of Tonkin, Jim Morrison, the dad, CIA ops.
He had a
Fuck the
headache.
Doors. Fuck the Doors. This is probably why he had the headache. They stole our culture. Fuck the Doors.
I seem to recall him saying that.
Weird Al wins over Eminem wins over the Doors. They stole our
Weird Al.
culture.
And
So I
wait a
guess
minute,
Malaky-
are you insulting Weird Al?
There's
We'll need
nothing
to
Weird Al
talk.
in this.
Weird Al was just
Fuck
standing
the
there.
Doors.
He
Fuck
and I
the
share the same
Doors.
birthday. Don't
Which
put a
means
tax
Mal-
on my
The
birthday, brother.
Doors killed all of the birds in Operation Water the Lawn.
Oh,
Which
Kinda
means-
whatever.
close. The Doors are evil. Fuck them.
Which means Malaky is voting for Razakel, obviously.
Never
But,
heard of them. Never heard of them. Voting for them.
It's a her. But which way you want to go, Felix?
With all that, what are they again?
Riders on the Storm by The Doors versus Ode to Bathory by Razakel.
The CIA that stole our fucking our culture.
Elizabeth Bathory.
And Harley?
Ooh, thinking.
Elizabeth Bathory.
And yeah, I gotta give it to Ode to Bathory. I like that. I love that song. That's why I put it in here, and it's also a good song about Elizabeth Bathory.
Well, it saves us from having this argument again in the next round.
Right.
But which way would you have gone there, Lisa?
The Doors. I like the song better.
But that
Propaganda.
means
I mean, Morrison was a
means-
douchebag. Everybody knows that, but
Mm.
it's a great band.
It's more than a douchebag. More than a douchebag.
Okay.
CIA created douchebaggery.
but
Mm.
little
that
different.
means that
put him on Venice Beach to fuck with the
Yeah.
country.
But that means that Ode to Bathory by Razakel goes into the first round, and in this matchup, which gets started off by Malaky, it's facing number 34 ranked Psychopathy Red by Slayer, an Andre Chikatilo song.
But hold up. Who's going against who? The last one?
Yeah, it's Psychopathy Red by Slayer going against Ode to Bathory by Razakel.
We'll ride that Razakel. Let's go. I'm sorry, Slayer. Sorry.
I was gonna say, I'm like,
But we
you're not
beat the
thinking
CIA. We beat the CIA. Let's ride this shit to the moon.
Slayer? But Felix, which way you want to go?
Why might not name?
Oh, to Bathory.
And Harley?
Yep.
And Chris Neely says that's a big no on Riders in the Storm. So
Yeah,
apparently
he's a
agrees with you.
CIA stooge.
But which way did you say you wanted to go, Harley?
Yep.
Harley, what the fuck? Okay, she must have stepped away.
The Elizabeth Bathory one.
Okay, I thought so. I just want to make sure. But which way? I gotta go with Ode to Bathory. That Psychopathy Red was not a good Slayer song in my opinion. But which way did you want to go, Lisa?
Hold on, let me find my Slayer. I'm gonna go with Slayer. I liked it better.
With notes, Jeremy, you got to keep these guys coming. Come on, man.
And Phil?
Slayer. It was first impression, but I wasn't that impressed with that Bathory song.
Maybe if we listen to it 5 or more times, it's not gonna happen.
Who knows?
The fact it made it to the first round was enough for me to be happy. So, but that means we have our first actual tie of the night.
Mm-hmm.
And it actually took almost all of round 1 to get there. So, wow. I'm surprised, but well, since you voted for last, Phil, pick a side, heads or tails for Slayer?
Heads.
How did we tie?
And because we have 6 people now.
Somebody
And that
dropped out?
No, we couldn't find a 7th. But that means it was heads, so that means Slayer moves on.
Okay.
But that means the third play match of the night gets started off by Felix. And it's number 1 ranked, Insane in the Brain by Cypress Hill. I don't think the whole song's about David Berkowitz. Maybe it is. I don't freaking know. I can't tell really. But it's going against the last play-in of the night, Garbage People by Razakel, featuring Charlie Bruto's Let's See Her and Stitchmouth, which is a Charles Manson song.
Insane in the Brain, man. Have to go with Cypress Hill.
And Harley?
Okay, my youngest son absolutely hates that song. Like, he runs screaming from the room when we play that song, and we do it just to torture him. So I'm picking Insane in the Brain.
Because that's good parenting.
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is in my books.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
I get it.
My parents enjoyed that.
I mean, shit, I was cut open for this child. It's my time to torture him.
Yep.
There you go.
But that means that I'm gonna go for Garbage People because I freaking love that song, and it's a good Charlie Manson song in my mind. But which way you want to go, Lisa?
Cypress Hill. Insane in the Brain.
And Phil?
Cypress Hill.
Which means Cypress Hill does move into the first round. But which way would you have gone, Malaky?
Dude, my brother gave me a Cypress Hill fucking pin I put on my hat when I was like 4 years old for that song. So, going with it. Cypress.
And that means that in the final matchup in round one, that Harley gets to start off. It's Insane in the Brain by Cypress Hill going against the last song, number 33 ranked Sadie by Alkaline Trio, a Charles Manson song.
Insane in the Brain.
And yeah, on this one, I definitely have to go with Insane in the Brain because that Sadie song was not good. But which way do you want to go, Lisa?
Cypress Hill.
And Phil?
Cypress Hill.
Which means Cypress Hill moves into round two. But which way would you have gone, Malaky?
Alkaline Trio sucks.
I don't disagree. But Felix, which way you want to go?
Cypress Hill.
Which means we finish it off with a sweep, as round one is officially over. And round two is going to get started off by me. And round two is going to start off with a Marilyn Manson matchup. It's number 24, Sam Son of Man, going against number 55, The Nobodies. And yeah, I got that. The Iron Man cover's cool, but I gotta give it to The Nobodies. I've been listening to that song for 20 freaking years. Which way you want to go, Lisa?
Nobodies.
And Phil?
I hate to be this guy, but it's the Nobodies. What was the other?
Sam Son of Man.
Nobodies.
Both Mansons. Nobodies.
Yeah.
And Malaky?
Mine only counts for a tiebreaker. Move on.
Felix?
Nobody's.
Which means The Nobodies moves on. But which way would you have gone, Harley?
Nobody's.
Scott, you want to cast a vote or do you not care?
Well, I have my coin here ready to go if I had to, but I don't. They're good.
Which means the next matchup, gets started off by Lisa, and it's Revolution Blues by Neil Young versus The Tower by Insane Clown Posse.
The Tower.
And Malaky?
I'm going Neil Young, dude. Even though he seems like a douche, I'm going Neil Young.
And
Been against
Felix.
the clown for a long time.
What were these again?
The Tower by Insane Clown Posse or Revolution Blues by Neil Young.
Insane Clown Posses.
And Harley?
Insane Clown Posse.
And yeah, I'm going to get that big fat yup and move it into the next round. I've loved that song before I ever knew it was about Charles Whitman, though I could have guessed. But which way did... Actually, no. Lisa started that off. So, yep, okay.
That song's sung from the perspective of Whitman climbing up. I mean, it's from the shooter's perspective, isn't it?
Yeah.
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 Fucked up.
Though every time I hear that song, all I can think about is when Dale's in the freaking on King of the Hills in the freaking tower. If you're gonna let someone shoot me, let Bobby Hill shoot me. He'll get a clean shot.
He was a good shot.
Yeah, he was actually. But that means that this one gets started off by Phil, and it's Gemini by Slayer versus Diddy Doo Wop, I Hear the Voices by Hall & Oates.
Well, I don't hate either of these, but Gemini. I am a Gemini, so Gemini.
Hey, me too. But Malaky, Slayer or Hall &
Slayer.
Oates? And Felix?
Hall & Oates.
Harley?
Slayer.
I gotta give it to Hall & Oates. I prefer that song over Gemini, even though I am a Gemini too, but you know. But which way do you want to go, Lisa?
Hall & Oates. I can't pass up a doo-wop song.
That's a good
actually
argument.
That's actually a bracket choice on the list. Is greatest doo-wop songs of all time. But
Selection.
All right. Well, Lisa, since you picked Hall & Oates, since you picked Hall & Oates last, Lisa, heads or tails for Hall & Oates?
Tails. I'm a lefty.
Flipping. Oh, it goes to heads. Which means Slayer does move on. Slayer got two. Damn. I think Slayer is fucking. The devil's making the freaking coin flips go for Slayer. But
Slayer versus Slayer. Now we're talking.
No, not yet. Not happening.
Not yet.
No, not happening at all. I think they're all on opposites. I think
we already had one.
Oh yeah.
Get rid of them Mansons and them clowns, dude. Slayer versus Slayer. Let's go.
But that means the next matchup gets started off by Malaky, and it's Bloodbath in Paradise by Ozzy versus Blow by Tyler the Creator.
Oh, that's way too much.
I'm sorry.
I don't like Ozzy either. CIA off. We're going with the other one.
Okay, Ozzy CIA.
They're all in cahoots.
Yeah. Let's go, son. Let's go. Yeah. Ozzy he has a goddamn TV show that they're still. Okay, Party in Laurel Canyon. Read that book. Come back to me.
Okay.
And Felix, you want to do Ozzy or do you want to do Tyler the Creator?
Tyler the Creator.
And Harley?
I'm doing Ozzy.
Yeah, I'm giving that big. I like that Tyler the Creator song, but it's fucking Ozzy is amazing. I'm going with Ozzy. I don't care if he's CIA or not, Scott. But Lisa, which way you want to go?
CIA.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, Lisa, I know you want to go to a party in the CIA, but
that's right.
Yep, Ozzy.
And Phil, which way you want to
go? Ozzy.
Which means Bloodbath in Paradise moves on, and that's the end of the first half of round 2. Go to the other side now, and it's going to get started off by Felix, and it's Disposable Teens by Marilyn Manson starting it off, going against Beware by the Death Grips.
Oh, Death Grips.
And Harley?
Death Grips.
I gotta go with Disposable Teens. I fucking love Disposable Teens. It's an amazing song. But it was a high school anthem for me. But which way do you want to go, Lisa?
Manson.
And Phil?
Death Grips, right?
Or Manson.
Yep, Death Grips.
Death Grips.
And Malaky?
Am I a tiebreaker of sorts right now?
Of sorts.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Jeremy. Heads, we got Manson. Tails, we got Death Grips. Do you approve of this?
I don't trust your fucking Carney coins.
Pick it. Well, look. This is yes, no. Which one do you want?
Tails for Manson. I always go Tails.
Tails for Manson. Let's go, son. Yes, no, maybe so. Maybe I drop it.
Carnival.
Okay.
Okay.
Looks like the old Manson fella wins there.
Oh, there you go. And that's why I know Scott didn't lie. But
you're right. If I was going to lie, I'd use this coin.
Goddamn Carney tricks. But Simpsons warned me about you.
Fuck the circus. Fuck the clowns.
Oh, Chancey's here right now. I swear to God. But
yeah, we fought.
I'm sure he's listening. I'm sure he's
that
listening.
means
Harley calling. Do a call in.
That means Harley gets to start off the next matchup, and it's going to be Heroin by Lana Del Rey going against Usual Suspects by Hollywood Undead.
Heroin.
And I am going to go with Heroin as well. I freaking like that song a lot. But which way you want to go, Lisa?
Usual Suspects. It beat out Lana Del Rey by 1 rank. Alexa, stop.
And Phil, you want to go Lana Del Rey or Hollywood Undead?
Well, I feel redeemed because I can vote for Lana Del Rey now.
Mm-hmm.
I had her number 4, so I really like that song as well. It was really cool.
And Malaky?
Heroin, dude. Be the death of me. Let's
Can't go wrong
go.
with
And Felix, which way would you have gone?
I would have went with heroin.
Thank you. Redemption for Freak not getting that far in the last part. But come to California, be a freak like me. Fucking love that song. But that means I get to start off the next matchup, I believe. Yes. And it's gonna be Dead Skin Mask by Slayer versus Pogo the Clown by Dog Fashion Disco. And I gotta go Pogo. But which way you want to go, Lisa?
I'm looking. Oh yeah, Pogo.
And Phil?
I think when this was brought up, I think Aaron predicted that Pogo might win the thing. So I'm going to try to play
To Aaron's
interference
prediction.
a little bit and go with Dead Mask, Dead Skin Mask.
Well, if Aaron didn't realize it, one of his choices in the participants bracket, Ted just admitted was in last week's part or 2 weeks ago part. So, but that had a chance of redemption too. It didn't get far, but it had a chance. But which way you want to go, Malaky?
I know that.
Slayer.
Mm-hmm.
Slayer's winning this thing. Desert Cat all the way. Let's go.
And Felix?
Pogo.
And Harley?
Pogo.
Which means Pogo moves on, preventing a Slayer versus Slayer possible matchup in the next round. Well, actually, I doubt it anyway. I doubt it anyway. I honestly doubt it's going to happen. It would have happened anyway. Because the final matchup in round 2 gets started off by Lisa, and it's Psychopathy Red by Slayer versus Insane in the Brain by Cypress Hill.
Ooh.
Cypress Hill.
And Phil?
Yeah, I'm hanging with Cypress Hill.
Malaky?
This is a tough one, man, because I got some nostalgia bullshit hitting me in the brain right now. But I'm not insane in the brain. Slayer all the way. Let's go.
And Felix?
Insane in the brain.
And Harley?
Insane in the Brain.
Ooh.
Yeah, even I gotta throw it to Cypress in this one. Psychopathy Red is not Slayer's best song.
I got a coin here, Jeremy. Heads, it's
we don't need it.
Slayer. Heads, it's Slayer. You trust your. I don't trust your electronic nonsense here.
You don't trust counting to fucking 6 and no one. Jesus, dude.
Nope. I do not trust your Mark Zuckerberg coin flipper here.
Scott, we don't need a coin flip, and I'm starting to think the CIA got to you, buddy. But
not yet.
Or something.
Well, that means Phil gets to start off the quarterfinals. And it's going to be, starting it off, The Nobodies by Marilyn Manson, which I think is actually Manson's last song in this whole thing. I don't actually know it's not. But
how old is he?
He's putting out a new album in a couple months, and he's in his 50s now, I'm pretty sure.
50s? Let's be real, dude. This dude's fucking old as fuck.
He's in his 50s.
Manson's 55.
Yeah.
Hell, I'm still the oldest in the room.
Old.
But
Ozzy's 75.
Yeah, we don't care about him.
And Alice Cooper is 76.
Dude, we're all on Facebook doing a music thing here. We're all old. But Manson's like super old. Come on now.
He's younger than me. Shut up.
I take that back. He's not super. He's like old. Like
Thank
us.
you.
He's probably a lot
Jesus
older
Christ.
and lived a lot longer.
I'm
than he probably thought he
57, so
Hey, I'm
Adjust-
older than Jeremy. He gets to make fun of me, so that's fun.
I do,
I'm
but
not playing. I don't really care.
Phil, is it the Nobodies by Marilyn Manson or the Tower by Insane Clown Posse for the first match of the quarterfinals?
Oh, ICP.
ICP.
Yep.
ICP.
Actually,
And
But only if we use the black light.
That's funny.
and Malaky.
You got me going with the fucking clowns, not carnival people, versus Marilyn Manson. Tiebreaker.
Mhm.
Tiebreaker right here, my friend.
Malaky, you're not down with the clown?
I'm absolutely not down with the clown.
And Felix.
SoCal
Shame
Punk
on
Rock,
you.
let's go. SoCal Punk Rock.
I'm gonna have to go
Yep.
with super old Marilyn Manson.
And Harley.
well, some call Manson
Well,
a clown.
I am
also.
down with the clown, so I'm going with ICP.
And only because I know the other Manson song that's in this still, I will go with ICP as well because that's the one. This is the one Manson song I could lose. But Lisa, which way you want to go?
I already answered. ICP.
Out of turn, but yes, you did answer.
Sorry.
But so Malachi, you want to cast a vote or you don't care because we don't need you?
Slayer!
Not
Slayer!
an option. Well, actually, fun. Okay, funny you say that, Malachi, because the next matchup gets started by you, and it's Gemini by Slayer versus Bloodbath in Paradise by Ozzy Osbourne.
Slayer! Fuck that CIA up.
Oh my
And
God.
Felix.
Slayer.
And Harley?
Ozzy.
Yeah,
my
I'm agreeing with
God.
that. I'm agreeing with that. I'm going Bloodbath in Paradise I like better than Gemini. But which way you want to go, Lisa?
Definitely Ozzy.
And Phil?
Yeah. Randy Rhoads, Ozzy.
My feelings about that Slayer song, we don't even have 36, and I gave it a 36.
Well,
You guys watch too much Ozzy Osbourne TV reality show shit.
never have.
I don't have
Warming
time to
up
watch
on
it.
you.
He
Warming
has
up
3
on
Black
you.
Sabbath t-shirts.
I like his music. I like his music. But
He's
Yeah.
been MK Ultra since he was 20. Give me
But
a
that
break.
means-
That's what I was trying to think of before. I heard the guy wrote the book about the man. He was on Rogan or something. That was pretty interesting.
Well, you know,
Well,
all
yeah,
of
the
those-
Manson book, but
all of
read
those-
the fucking Party in Laurel Canyon. Read that book, dude.
Party in Laurel
shit, I can't.
Canyon.
It's
But that means
fucking A. I'm coming back.
that means the other side of the quarterfinals gets
Oh, I can still
started.
talk.
I gather you won't watch the Gong Show?
That means that Felix gets start off the other side of the quarterfinals. And it's going to be Disposable Teens by Marilyn Manson versus Heroin by Lana Del Rey.
Ooh.
Special team. Yeah.
Heroin. I'll go with heroin.
Can't go wrong with heroin.
The song, yes.
That
We don't need
nobody
any.
ever-
We don't need people looking into us. But
Lane
Harley, which way you want to go?
Except my brother.
Heroin.
Yeah, okay. I can't vote for Lana Del Rey. I got to vote for Disposable Teens on this one. But which way do you want to go, Lisa?
Lana Del Rey.
And Phil?
Heroin.
Which means Lana Del Rey does move on. And Manson's officially out of this part of the bracket completely. But which way would you want to go, Malachi?
Weird Scenes in the Canyon. Read the fucking book, Heroin all the way. Weird
And-
Scenes in the Canyon.
Okay.
Any
Which
one of
means-
you guys, I got credits. I'll buy you the fucking book. Contact
means-
me. I'll buy you the fucking book.
Which means Harley gets to start off the final matchup in the quarterfinals. And it's going to be Pogo the Clown by Dog Fashion Disco versus Insane in the Brain by Cypress Hill.
Insane in the Brain.
Yeah, I still got to go for Pogo. It's a much more listenable song to me than Insane in the Brain. I love the jazz beat in that shit. I love it. But which way you want to go, Lisa?
Insane in the Brain.
And Phil?
Yep.
Malachi?
I'm going to have to do a big fat yepper on the nostalgia here.
And that means Insane in the Brain is moving into the semifinals. But which way would you have gone, Felix?
Insane in the Brain. My prediction is it's going to win. Watch.
I have my doubts. But I,
Good.
the 4 songs that are left, I have my doubts on that. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I
Well-
don't see them.
But we'll see.
So you got like a feel for it at this point. I'm not tuned in well enough to be able to make a
No,
prediction.
I don't pay that much attention.
Yeah, I didn't
Not
remember what was
big
going on either. But you guys could probably tell that.
Yeah.
But that means that the semifinals get started off by me, and it's
Ah.
The Tower by Insane Clown Posse versus Bloodbath in Paradise by Ozzy Osbourne. I got to go with ICP. But which way you want to go, Lisa?
Hold on, let me find it. Where'd Ozzy go? Insane Clown Posse.
And Phil?
She actually looked like she was going to change her route.
Well, I've got them listed,
I'm gonna go with the Secret Agent Man and Ozzy.
and I need new glasses, so you know.
And Malachi, is it ICP or the Clown? Or Ozzy Osbourne?
I don't want to vote. I'm withholding a vote.
And Felix?
No
ICP.
difference from before. Felix?
ICP.
You said and Harley.
ICP.
Which means we don't need your vote, Malachi, because ICP does move into the finals.
Jesus Christ. I'm glad Cherry didn't come in here. She's one of them jug of hoes. She vote for all that shit.
Well, that means that Lisa gets to start off the other side of the semifinals, and it's going to be Heroin by Lana Del Rey versus Insane in the Brain by Cypress Hill.
Ooh, God, those are
Heroin.
the 2 winners.
And Phil?
Yeah, I actually got Heroin at number 4 and Cypress Hill at number 5. So I gotta stick by my pre-rankings. Heroin.
And Malachi?
God, I gotta go with that nostalgia, dude. Cypress Hill, all these songs sucked. Let's go. Cypress Hill, number 1.
Felix?
Cypress Hill.
And Harley?
Unfortunately, Cypress Hill's getting knocked out. Heroin.
You are correct, because I'm going for Heroin as well, because I think it's a more enjoyable song, and it's also newer to me. That's probably part of it as well.
Yeah.
My prediction.
Yeah, that's
Heroin,
definitely
take
part
all
of it.
And I told you your prediction wasn't going to happen, so why don't you listen? But, folks, that means that the semifinals are officially over, and Phil gets to start off the finals. And the finals are going to be The Tower by Insane Clown Posse, ranked number 53, going against number 6 ranked Heroin by Lana Del Rey.
I feel like such a phony. I only heard this song the first time tonight, and I've known several of the others a lot longer. But maybe it's the recency bias, but I'm gonna go with Heroin. I like an upset.
And
I'm
Malachi?
gonna have to listen to such song. What is this song? I need to write this down. This Heroin song. I've heard all the other ones.
Heroin by Lana Del Rey.
Lana Del Rey. I've heard she was popular here recently.
She's
Yeah.
been popular for the
Cypress
last-
Hill.
Might
It's
wake
not
up
an
tomorrow and think
What
it's
are
the
you
worst.
trying to age me, Jeremy? Trying to age me? What is up with
Yes, I am. But
Cypress
is it
Hill?
heroin? Not an option, Scott.
Who's it going against?
ICP versus Lana Del Rey.
Oh,
In the
fucking
finals.
Lana Del Rey all night, son. Fuck those clowns.
And Felix
Heroin.
and Harley,
Heroin.
which means Heroin does win the finals for this part, but that means it has to face off in the grand finale against last week's winner. But which
I
way?
think there's a little tear in that eye, Jeremy.
I like both songs, honestly, so it's not that sad to me. And I don't know if it's going to beat last week's song or not, but I'll give ICP a vote because that is an amazing song. And Lisa, which way did you want to go?
Heroin.
Ooh, which means I am saving the sweep in the finals, but I think we did the same thing last week, actually, but not me. Someone else did it, but that means the grand finales between the 2 weeks is number 26 ranked Thoughtless by Korn, an Eric and Dylan song, versus number 6 ranked Heroin by Lana Del Rey, a Charles Manson song, and it gets started off by Malaky.
Jesus Christ. I like the fact that this Heroin song crushed your fucking clowns, but at the same time, like, Korn is okay. I had a nostalgic thing for that too back in 90 something.
Maybe.
Come back to me, dude. Come back to me.
And all right, well, Felix, you could start off then. Is it Thoughtless by Korn or Heroin by Lana Del Rey?
Heroin.
And Harley?
Heroin.
And I gotta give it to Thoughtless by Korn. I freaking love that song. But which way do you want to go, Lisa?
Heroin.
And Phil?
Yeah, it's like the Oscars where they pile all the awards on one artist, but I'm going to go with Heroin. Yeah, that's some badass shit. It's a really good song.
Which means Heroin actually wins as the top ranked serial killer song according to our panel. But which way would
he put some words in there according to our panel?
Oh, I mean, according to Ranker, Insane in the Brain is the top ranked serial killer song, but so that's what the general public ranked up to the first place. But which way did you want to go, Scott, or did you not care?
Am I the tiebreaker?
No,
I have
Heroin
not
already
heard
won.
that Liana. Yeah, I haven't heard that Liana. I got it in the queue for after this is done. So
Lana Del Rey.
yeah, I got it typed in there.
Which means, folks, that we are officially done with this bracket. And now, before I let the outros happen, let me get the good old screen share up here. And we are going to spin the wheel to see who gets to pick next week's, or the bracket 2 weeks from now, I should say. And, of course, Harley's not allowed on it because she picked the last one. And Chancey's on there just because he's a co-host of the show, and if he actually wanted to get his ass to be back on, for sure.
Who dodged me twice, that fucking clown.
But, let's see.
Ah!
So much pressure.
Means Phil gets.
I was just trying to chill.
I will give you
decision.
Well, I will, Phil. When this is over, I will send you the list of brackets that are made up, and you can choose and let me know. But
right.
And as far as the watchers and listeners, you'll find out in 2 weeks what we're doing. So
send me a list,
Felix.
Send me a list of CIA operatives.
Who's your friend, Felix?
I'll buy you guys this book. I got the credits.
Yeah, what is the
ready?
book again?
Her name's
Malaky.
Cujo.
Well,
Yo-
we'll get
yo-
off air. We'll get off air, and I'll get that dished out.
All right.
Yo quiero Taco Bell there, Cujo. But Felix, where can they find you?
Mod Squad Network on YouTube with Harley and Kevin.
And Harley, where can they find you besides right beside me tomorrow night?
Well, the Asylum of Harley and also the Mod Squad Network.
Excuse me, the Asylum with who?
Harley and Joker.
There you go. And Lisa and Phil, where can they find you and your absent co-host?
Well, we're kind of like the Notre Dame of podcasts. We have no network. We have no organization we're part of. We go rogue. But
Yeah.
it's at pod. And it's a podcast about nothing. And we ripped that off of Seinfeld, but it really does apply. Because
It really does.
Yeah.
We don't have a specific.
We just, whatever strikes our fancy, whatever we're interested in,
Whatever our guest wants to talk about,
that's it.
we're open.
And we love it that way. But we don't have anything in the can, so don't expect any updates for a few weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, we got to finish moving, and Philip's doing all the work.
Yeah. That's
And
true. I'm good
Malaky-
at work.
I can't do stuff.
And Malachi, where can they find you in your carnival tent?
Well, I'm everywhere, but I'm on the Tickety Talks, and nobody's gonna find me. But I do free tarot card readings every night, and I finally started getting sponsors, and I'm getting free water guns sent and like supplements. But I don't buy the supplements, people. I'm just taking everything they're sending me for free. Come find me somewhere out there. My name's not Malachi, but you'll find me. It'll be fun.
All right.
Let's go, bitch.
And
You know-
folks, you could find your maniacal music musers on Facebook as the Uncensored, Unapologetic, and Untamed Podcast Collective, UCubed group. You can find us on XX Baby and the Gram as at Juggalo Bastard. You can find us on TikTok as at Juggalo Bastard Podcast. And you can find us on YouTube as Maniacal Music Musings, where we're streaming now. And we are also proud members of the Blind Knowledge and Parapost Network communities. Because, all knowledge was blind till we enjoyed some heroin. But I will see
Can I say one thing? Fuck
Sure.
Chansey
I
for
guess.
not being here.
Okay.
That's on you, Chansey. That's on you. This is twice, bitch. This is twice. Clown bitch. You better come back, son. The carnival is taking over.